working at Amrita University in India. I'm the coordinator for Jivamritam, a community-based purified drinking water solution, a 100 crore Indian rupee fund aimed at providing clean water purification systems to more than 5,000 communities in India. So one major reason was women are always concerned or linked with the cooking and drinking water and the health of the family members. Another thing is in India there are a lot of schemes to promote women self-help groups. Two reasons are women born better than men, and men go out to work. In traditional Indian rural villages, men go out to work, and women are more available for socializing and also for taking care of their family members in terms of cooking, educating their children, all these things. So that's because of that, there are a lot of active women self-help groups, and we work with these primarily with these self-help groups in our communities. So, and as a result, the women are becoming naturally a leadership quality arises in these women, and they also become crucial decision members in their communities. So I would think that is the most important change, because by this the entire community is becoming water wise, because the women in these communities are water wise. So our initiative started with the first stage. I mean, we adopted a multi-phased approach for the entire program, and it started with water quality classification based on each communities. So right from that stage, we engaged with the community members, basically the women members in the community, the local self-government. We have our own NGO who is working with the university and the university. So all these four different stakeholders work hand in hand from the initial stage. So all of these stakeholders are very critical in the proper functioning of this approach. So if any of the stakeholders are not willing to cooperate or something due to any reason, the entire collaboration might not work as expected. So it starts with the funding provided by the NGO to do all these water research and implementation. Then the university sending the researchers to these communities. Then the community members supporting and willing to be learning from these our researchers in the co-design and development of sustainable business models. So all of these are very important in the functioning of this entire approach. So once we do the awareness course in each of the communities, the community members become encouraged to work more closer with us, and they are willing to learn from us the theoretical aspects, and they contribute in the co-design sessions, because we are co-designing the water purification systems by including the requirements of the community members. So they are willing to learn and also support and provide their suggestions about the solutions that they will be taking care of in the future. So we also, I mean, after that, we also conduct a lot of capacity building initiatives with the support of these women self-help groups. And based on the typical nature of those communities, they also set up sustainable business models, so that the activities of these purifications or the water purification system and the other related engagements are sustained in the community, thereby becoming water wise. So we cannot say that only a few stakeholders are important. The entire stakeholders are important in this whole approach. I would like to narrate an interesting incident which happened in our university. We have collaborative projects with multiple universities, and as part of one project, we had a robot which could carry load. So we used that robot in a rural village in South India to carry water. because in that village, it is the women who walk around 3 to 4 kilometers every time carrying water on pots. So we use that robot to carry the water, and that robot was given a male sound, and it could speak the traditional language of that particular community in the same dialect. So after we had that robot on a testing purpose for around 3 months. After that, we conducted a survey, and after that, I mean, as per that survey, we asked what is the gender of the robot. More than 90% of the people replied that it is female. This is in spite of the robot having a male voice. So we could identify that, we could understand that water and women are very closely linked in the Indian mindset, in the Indian village mindset. So that is one that was one understanding when we started, when we planned to work with the village, I mean, women self-help groups in these communities. So as I said previously, many of these phases are very important and in that correct working. So for example, if the university had not been involved in the water quality mapping, or if the NGO had not co-funded the program with the initial, with covering initial the entire implementation course, this program might not have been initiated. And if the local government had not provided the required support and permissions, this would have failed in that case also. And most importantly, the community members were willing to learn the various aspects, including water quality testing, building a water purification system, then coming up with more interactive plans to engage among within their community members and set up sustainable business models. So that was the most important thing. The community members, the role of community members being very flexible and getting empowered to address their water challenges. That was the most satisfying experience from this whole program.